when this wonderful 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment of mine got flooded with dirty sewer water. And I saw these little pieces of tissue. I just knew it was tissue in the water that was on my floor. I'm like, it's dookie on my floor. It's stranger dookie. It ain't even my dookie. It ain't even regular dookie. It ain't even safe dookie. It's unsafe dookie on my floors. Greetings, Earthlings. It's Sydney Island here. That's Island with a Y, not an S. Welcome to my second channel called Itty Bitty Black Alien. It's a channel with a variety of a whole lot of things, but I'm going to tell you one thing it don't have: astrology. Because that's what my first channel is full of. And I love doing astrology videos, but I'm tired of making astrology videos because I did it for years. And it was great, and I'm still continuing to do it, but I'm taking a break. I need to do other things, you know, because I have other dreams and aspirations. And fashion is a huge part of my dream and aspirations, as you can tell by this dramatic ass hat that looks like a freaking mushroom on the top of my head. Okay, fashion, painting, acting, music, all that. I just want to do a little bit more. Because to whom much is given, much is required. Okay? I got a lot to do because I got a lot of talent. Okay? All right. So, let's just jump right into the topic of the video, which is all about the time, which really wasn't that long ago. It was probably like a few days ago, when this wonderful 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment of mine got flooded with dirty sewer water. I thought it was toilet water because honestly, ain't that what sewer water is? It's toilet water. And I saw these little pieces of tissue. I just knew it was tissue in the water that was on my floor. I'm like, it's dookie on my floor. It's stranger dookie. It ain't even my dookie. It ain't even regular dookie. It ain't even safe dookie. It's unsafe dookie on my floors. It's dookies of strangers who wake up and just smoke Black and Milds for breakfast. They don't even eat. They don't eat. They just smoke Black and Milds. People who don't take care of their diet. You know, I'm a dork. I'm a huge diet dork, so I'm like, ew. Oh my God. They eat beef. They eat red meat, and their red meat dookie is on my floor. I'm tripping because I've been eating a little bit of red meat lately. But y'all know me, I was vegan for a little minute and I plan to go back to being vegan. I'm off and on vegan. And y'all know I kind of look down on red meat because it's so bad for you in so many ways. But the fact of the matter is, there was dookie on my floor and it wasn't mine. Okay? That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm now traumatized and scared to go in my own laundry room. I cleaned up everything, right? The floor is clean. But I still have PTSD going in there. Like, I don't feel comfortable in there anymore. Because that was where the flood happened the most. That's where all the water, it was so nasty, y'all. I'm going to show y'all pictures. I should have actually filmed it. I should have filmed it instead of just taking pictures. So, I'm going to tell you how this happened. And the reason why I'm making this video is because this is my first time ever living in my own apartment, right? And I know that there are other young women who are definitely looking to have their own apartment right now or sometime soon, or maybe 6 months from now, maybe 2 years from now. And I feel like it's important for you to know the things that can happen when you do move into your own place. Now, if you're in a really, really good high-end home, more than likely this probably won't happen. But who knows? It might. It might. You just got to keep an open mind about the things that might take place when you move into your own home. And you have to rush and take the initiative to handle them. You got to be ready. You got to be ready for anything when you move out and, you know, are independent. So you gotta be ready to call maintenance at the drop of a dime, even when you are an introvert and you don't want to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like to move out on your own. So this flood was very unexpected. It was thundering and raining and lightning really bad outside. It was raining really hard. And I go to the bathroom and I use the toilet. And I get up off the toilet and I flush the toilet and I see water seeping out from under the toilet. And I look over and I see that this water is spilling all the way to this tub. So it was coming from the bottom right here. And it was spilling out all the way in this area in front of my tub. Right? This whole area was just covered in water and towards the back too. And I was like, what the? Because I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's crazy because I grew up in an old house and we had a lot of plumbing problems. But we never had to do nothing like that. Wait, actually, yes, we did. I called my mom and I told her about it. And she said that we actually did have a sewer backup, which that's what it was. It was a sewer backup, a sewer blockage. And she said that actually happened in our old home. I don't even remember that happening. I must have been a kid because I don't remember that. Maybe that's why I wasn't freaking out when it did happen, because I grew up in an old house where the pipes apparently was really small. Because apparently that's how they used to make the pipes back in the day. And there was always some type of plumbing issue. Always. So I was a little nervous though. I had a mini freak out, but I got over it pretty quickly because I'm strong like that. I'm a gangster. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore, so I'm a gangster. Just kidding. I don't think me being from Baltimore have anything to do with it. I just been through a lot, and I know that this too shall pass. I know that when something happens, it eventually will end. Suffering does not last forever. So, and not only that, y'all, not only was the water damn near spread throughout my entire bathroom floor, but when I went to the laundry room, I was walking to the laundry room and then squish, squish, I hear this water sound under my feet. And I'm not even in the laundry room. I'm like a few feet away. And I'm like, what is this water? I'm like, oh my gosh, there's more water? And I open the laundry room door and the laundry room floor is covered in dirty, nasty. Oh, when I tell y'all, it made me cringe to the core of my soul to see my entire floor. Like, it was not one spot that was not covered with dirty, spotty water. I don't know what was in this water. My mind is going all over the place. My mind is thinking cockroaches gotta be in this water. My mind thinking cockroach eggs and they babies fighting for dear life to get up out them eggs so they can infestate. My apartment is up in, like, I'm thinking anything. I'm thinking tarantulas is in the water. I'm thinking rats is in, I'm thinking, I don't know what is in this water, but it looked disgusting. It smells like dirt. I'm terrified. It didn't stop there. The water was trickled all the way to the front entrance towards the door. More water. Just all this dirty ass water. And I'm like, I can't walk out of my front door without stepping in water. And I thought that was it. And I took it upon myself to open the closet door in my living room. I open it, water on the closet door floor where I got boxes. I got to check those boxes to make sure they're not damaged, by the way. But ick. And so in that moment, I'm thinking, please, water, don't go anywhere else. I've had enough. So instantly I called maintenance and they take forever because they actually never come. It's the first time maintenance has ever come. I forgot I gotta call maintenance about the faucet. See, this is what it's like to live in your own apartment. You gotta take care of a lot of stuff. I've been meaning to call maintenance because I also had a serious water leakage from the sink, where the water was spilled out from the sink all the way to the back door. I forgot to call them. It's been almost a whole week, and the maintenance man told me, yeah, your faucet is broke. You need to. And if it wasn't for this leakage, this flood. I wouldn't even be able to, like, maintenance wouldn't have been able to help me with the sink, which is something I had been calling about for like, I don't know, 3 weeks since the very day that I moved in, pretty much. And maintenance never came out. So finally maintenance came the next morning after the flood because maintenance couldn't come out that night. And I'm like, dang, y'all could have told me. They didn't even tell me. They don't communicate. I hate that. I have to communicate. I always feel like I'm the one that's like communicating with everybody, trying to get the information, and everybody just like,
oh, so you want maintenance to come? Oh yeah, we'll get to that in about 5 years. Yeah.
you know, everybody just, nobody cares. And maybe it's because like they black. I be trying not to complain about black people, but black people sometimes act like they just don't care about nothing. I don't like that about my people. I don't relate. I care about a lot of things. I relate more to the Michael Jackson type black people that had empathy. Michael Jackson was like, we gotta feed the starving children. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna do it just like you, Mike. Just like you. And then meanwhile, the other black people on the other side of blackness, they're like, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck them babies. Fuck them starving animals. I don't give a damn. Give me them barbecue ribs. That's what happened. So I didn't find out what the problem was until maintenance came the next day. And he said, I'm gonna be there at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And he ain't, just 12 o'clock, and he ain't even here. And so I have to call them, and then finally he come out because I called them and say, hey, maintenance didn't come out last night. They said they was gonna come out in the morning. At 8 a.m. It's 12 p.m. He ain't never come. So he finally come. I feel like maybe a little after 12, he finally came. Between 12 and 1 sometime, he came. And then he said, yeah, I unclogged the drain. It was clogged. Got a little backup, the sewer backup. So I unclogged it. And guess what? He unclogged it, right? And he left all the dirty trash. The dirty, wet trash that popped up from the clog, from the little hole that was in front of my door. Just so happened to be my door. He left it sitting right there and left. I know you're not a janitor. I know that's not your job, but so now I have to clean it up. It's been there for like 2 days. I've been working, so I haven't really had the time and the energy to clean it. And I know none of y'all trifling mofos gonna clean it, so I'm gonna clean it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened to me recently. It's a learning experience. It's just an educational experience, and I'm very thankful for the experience. And you wanna know why I'm thankful? Because I learned. That's what life is all about. It's about learning. It's about gaining as much knowledge as you can, but not just knowledge, but wisdom. Wisdom and knowledge is not the same thing. It's about gaining wisdom. So I learned that you really have to be ready for anything when you live by yourself in an apartment. And I also learned that I'm a really strong person and that these little things they don't faze me like they used to. Like if like 21-year-old Sydney was living here and that happened, I would have been freaked out. I would have been nervous. I would have been so nervous. But this version of me is just like, it is what it is. I've been through worse. I lived in a tent in the blazing heat because I didn't have nowhere to go. And I almost died of an asthma attack. Twice. I had an asthma attack twice in one day. And the ambulance came. And if it wasn't for the ambulance coming, I would have died. So if I can get through that, I can definitely get through a dirty little spillage. It was quite a massive spill because it was all the way from the bathroom to the laundry room, all the way to the front door. So it was quite the spillage, but it wasn't more than I can handle. I was absolutely dreading cleaning up all of it, especially the laundry room, because I don't have a Swiffer. I didn't really have like a mop, but I did have something. Oh God, I left it outside. I left my my little mop. It's not a mop. I don't know what you call it. I left that thing outside that I used to clean the stuff up with. But also, I would like to mention that all this happened around a time when I was involuntarily fasting. I was broke. That's pretty much what I mean when I say that. That's what I mean when I say involuntarily fasting. I was broke and I just didn't have any money to get food, so I just was like, okay. Jesus fasted for 40 days and it seemed to work really well for him. So, okay, I'll just fast. I'm shiny, man. At least I got shelter. At least I got shelter to be hungry in. Because there's some people who are hungry and they don't have a home to be hungry in. So at least I have that. I lived in homeless shelters, so I have a lot of gratitude. So I cleaned up the mess. And I was dreading cleaning up the mess. But it actually wasn't as difficult to clean as I thought it was. I did better at cleaning than I thought I would do. And that was actually a learning experience for me too. Because I was like,
I don't know if I can do this.
That's disgusting. I don't know if I can do this. I'm scared. It just made me cringe. It made me cringe so bad to go in the laundry room and just see that and just, it made me cringe. But you know what? I cleaned it up. I sprayed some bleach, some Lysol, and I cleaned it up. And it just got cleaned up way quicker and better than what I thought. And so, moral of the story, I handled the whole situation by myself without the help of a parent, a spouse, a sibling. I just did it all on my own, and I'm really proud of myself. Because I battled with anxiety, like really bad anxiety, and I still battle with bad anxiety to this day, but I'm conquering it. And it's just really huge to be able to just get past these things and to know that I'm strong and that these things are not that big of a deal. But when I was younger, they would have been the biggest deal of my day, but now it's just like, it's life. So that's what this whole experience has been for me, is realizing that I'm stronger than what I thought. I can do more than what I thought I could do. I'm better at doing things than what I thought. It's just about believing in yourself. I'm a type of person where, that to me, nothing just happens. I'm observing and I'm analyzing and I'm linking it to spirituality and why God might be allowing me to experience this particular thing at this particular time. So that's really what I learned. Living by yourself, I love it. I love living by myself. I love having this space to myself because I'm filming a video by myself and I don't have anybody hanging over my shoulder being like, oh, you're talking too loud, you're making too much noise. Are you filming another YouTube video again?
I can hear you filming a YouTube video. I don't want to hear that. I'm trying to do this in my room. I'm trying to do that in my room. You're disrupting my peace. I
don't have to deal with that. I grew up with sisters, so living alone is peaceful. Stuff like that happens and it does not make me regret moving out at all. It just makes me like excited, like, oh, my first, inconvenience in this apartment. How do I handle this one? It just motivates me, because I know that it's not going to be forever. So yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to talk about that. And I'm glad that I filmed this video because I went to work today and it's that time of the month. So my anxiety is like at an all-time high. Anybody else? This happened to anybody else? Cause it happens to me. My paranoia be like, oh, they're talking about me. They're talking about me. I know they gossiping about me. Oh, they planning to murder my black ass. They gonna murder me and they gonna slice my skin and they gonna take my melanin and then they gonna do science experiments with my blackness. They gonna do science experiments because they're trying to take my melanin. I'll be paranoid. Sometimes I wonder if I'm actually crazy. I wonder if I'm like actually really just nuts. Yeah, I'm nuts. I'm nuts. You might be nuts too. Don't judge me. I'm gonna finish with this. Ain't a damn thing in life a problem unless you make it a problem. I love you all, love yourself, and love life. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Now take your ass to bed. Go to sleep. Deuces.